Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is a great honor for me as I am representing my Guru, His Holiness Syed Muhammad Jilani, Madadillahul Ali from Madinah Munawwara, and his recommendation to Swamiji, Almighty Creator may bless him with a very active life and health and prosper the foundation for the future generation. I bow to Swamiji for his humbleness, though his great achievements for the society. The works, the services, the activities which are being executed and carried out by His Holiness Swamiji are the activities, services of the prophets and apostles. What prophets and apostles used to do till the Prophet Hadrat Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam now being carried out like such pupils as we have among us Swamiji. These are the pupils because of whom the society is surviving and society is alive. I think we, irrespective of our religion, caste, whatever our belongings are there, we should appreciate and bow and respect and honor the pupils like Swamiji, who have totally, affectionately devoted and consecrated their life for the betterment and welfare of the society. Since day before, when I stepped down at Chennai airport, I have been experiencing the kindness, the blessings of Swamiji and the foundation. Such a wonderful foundation. The activities which are being performed in our society, when the societies in all over the world are engaged in clashes, conflicts, wars, destructions, killings, but Swamiji, how great he is! He has lightened a candle of peace and reconciliation. And that too, where from he has, might be many of my colleagues don't know. The Sarandeep, which is close, very much close to Trichy and then Chennai. The origin of humanity, the first human being, the person who came down from the heavens, Hadrat Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam, was a mountain which is still existed and people from all over the world, they approach, they worship, they respect that place in Sarandeep, which is known as Sri Lanka. From Sri Lanka, Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam used to come over to India, Trichy, from where he used to go to Makkah Mukarramah. For my younger generation to have some information in this regard, the place which is named or known now as a Ram Setu, if you switch on or click on to Google, you will see and read in Arabic that is Jisr Adam, the bridge of Adam. What does it mean? I can't go in details because this August function and conference is well versed and don't know much about the history of the human being, how the mankind came to an existence on this earth. That is the place of Sri Lanka, Sarandeep, Trichy, from there to India and to Makkah Mukarramah. From this place of sacred land where Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam came down from the heavens, he has started and kindled the journey of peace, harmony, reconciliation, and social justice. So this is a great opportunity for me to share few views with my colleagues of this conference who have been representing their respective organizations. You all are galaxy and stalwarts of your departments, your disciplines. But since yesterday you are enlightening us with such a wonderful topics which all led to the peace and harmony and reconciliation. Thank you very much, Swamiji. We appreciate your services, your contributions for the societies to bring back the peace to the distressed and disgusted mankind of this era, which is a great achievement of the foundation. I hope, as I have been watching, that the office bearers of foundations, they are fully devoted to Swamiji's instructions and they seek His Holiness blessings for every moment, for every actions. I am sure this foundation will prosper and will spread the peace and the harmony, and inshallah ta'ala will create and will bring the reconciliation to this unrest society. Ladies and gentlemen, how a peace can be prevailed and what is peace? Unless and until if you don't understand the peace, the meaning of peace, how we can work for that? How we can train our younger generation to come into this fold and join the foundation and strengthen the hands of Swamiji for the successful achievements of reconciliation and peace in the society. We have to make them understand what is peace. Peace is a stability. Peace, when we give everyone's right, that would be peace. If everyone gets his share in the family, in the society, wherever he is working or he is living, when he sees himself stable, satisfied, so that can be considered as a peaceful life. I don't want to speak in a very broad manner because we have already been instructed by the organizers. We don't want to bring any unrest to our organizers if you cross my time limits, because I don't know how much time I have already consumed. But however, Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who had been given the prophethood, it's a very bad, especially I heard from the people of Islamic religion, our prophet, our religion. This is a very bad interpretation. They are not justifying with Islam. Islam is the religion of Muslims. What does it mean, Islam? Just let me bother you if I speak about Islam. What does it mean? Islam means surrendering. Surrendering to whom? For what? Means surrendering your will to the will of the Almighty Creator, not to anyone else. And whoever does this one, so he is Muslim. So that is Islam. When we say our Holy Quran, that's not correct. If you go through the Charter of UN, totally all the things which are mentioned in that you will see somewhere in Holy Quran. This book is not made of any human being. It's the book given by the Creator to the creature. Why it has been given? To live to such a standard that he will live peaceful life in the life hereinafter. That is the main reason. Why we people, we scholars are here, we stalwarts are here. Have you ever been taught why we are here, why we have been created? I don't want to elaborate on all these things. I just want to put a points before you. You are a very wise peoples. You are philosophers. Because what I have heard, what I have been listening to you since yesterday, you are not a common man. You are an extraordinary person who have spent and engaged decades of your time and life among the books, among the societies, among the sacred books. So, after all, where we stood, where we are standing. Have we achieved the aim for which we have been created on this earth? We have crossed 40, 50, 60 years. All the prophets who have been given prophethood, except Sayyidina Isa alayhi salam, the Jesus, peace be upon him, they were given after 40 years. Why? Because the mankind becomes or completes his manhood after 40 years. So when we cross all these things, we should understand, we should think over why we are here. Are we fulfilling for the purpose for which we have been given birth or created? Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to discuss about the peace, reconciliation, justice. I'll just put an example because there is no need to explain in a detailed manner. I will just bring before you few examples which will let us know how we can work to make this society very peaceful. How we can live together in such a manner as in the beginning, as it has been mentioned in the Holy Quran, when Almighty Creator intended to create the human being on the earth as his caliph, as his deputy on this earth, all the angels complained to the Almighty Creator, "Oh Almighty, are you going to create such a creature, such a man who will make the bloodshed, who will destroy the peace and safety of the earth?" So Almighty has replied to them, "Oh, my angels, you don't know what I know." Then he created Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam and sent to this earth on Srandip as his deputy to live on this earth and spread the peace and tranquility and many other good things. Ladies and gentlemen, if we want to know where from this conflicts of peace and injustice, justice and injustice, being seen on the earth. The first part, if you look at, you will see when the devil of evil, he misguided Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam in heavens, because of which Sayyidina Adam sent to this earth, and Sayyidina Adam alayhi salam had been given two sons, Habil and Khabil. Very interestingly, for you who live in Chennai and Trichy or Trichinapalli, from there Rameshwaram is not far very much. I have traveled to there. It is on shore, some 40 minutes or 1 hour journey on the train only can be go over there on the sea. The graves of these two peoples, Habil and Khabil, who were the sons of the first sons by Eve, Sayyidatina Hawa alayhi salam, are still over there. You can easily and very peacefully you can access. How it happened? One of them killed another. There are detailed stories of that. That was the reason where from the injustice began. You should understand, realize. I do want to take you all the journey and explain to you each and everything, because everything is now prevail and accessible. I used to say to my students, you are so fortunate. All the scripts, the libraries of the world, globe, are available on the net. By clicking your fingerprint, you can access to all those things. Oceans of knowledge you will have on your fingertips. You are so fortunate. The only thing what is lacking in our life is the practice of that peace for which we are gathered here today. Everybody knows, everybody speaks about peace, tranquility, justice. But if we review our life, how we find ourselves? Are we maintaining peace, justice in our life? Are we giving the rights of others whom we have to give? I'll just put an example before you. There are many, but to understand easily for my younger generation, the people of tomorrow, the torch bearers of tomorrow, Prophet Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I do want to mention before you the life he spent in Makkah al-Mukarramah for 13 years. He struggled for the propagation of Islam. He passed through such difficulties which could not be explained. Hazrat Sayyidina Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, who is his companion, he lived with him for 10 years. He used to accompany him day and night. Even it is mentioned as a servant of him in his house. He himself mentions that I lived for 10 years with my master, but he never mentioned for about any work why you have not performed this, why you have not performed this, why you have not performed this like this in this manner. For 10 years. Moreover, ladies and gentlemen, to understand what is peace. If I let you know what is Muslim, what is Mu'min, by that you can understand how and where we will be easily embody and execute the justice and peace. As I have mentioned, peace is to bring the stability and give the rights of each and everyone. That is peace. Is it happening in our society? Even if we hide someone, are we ready to pay to him as soon as he concludes, finishes his job? It is mentioned, I don't say Islam, it's not my religion, it's the religion of mankind. What he has mentioned. Give the money to the workman before his sweat becomes dry. He does not need to ask you. He need not to stand before you begging his money and for what he has offered his services to you. How this peace can be revealed? We need not to discuss who is doing negative, adversely, who is doing bad. Just think about ourselves. Where I am in my life for the peace. Am I performing the needs and requirements, elements of the peace in my life? Am I exercising the main ingredients, the elements of the peace in my life? Mentioning about is very much easy to everyone. The servants who works in our houses, the laborers who build our houses, the people who provide facilities for us, have we fulfilling our duties to them? Are we paying to them as they deserve? I don't want to mention what is happening in the politics. I don't want to mention about the societies, what is happening. Everyone knows. The only things, if I keep myself as a custodian of peace, as a servant to the peace, I think I fulfilled and achieved a great achievement in my life. That is to be understood. How it happens? If you want to look at this Mohan Foundation, Vishnu Mohan Foundation. Peoples who are working in the foundation, you will see they are around Swamiji, as they are not like the servants, not like the employees, not like the peoples who work for any organization. You will see they are around Swamiji as his children. This is the peace. This is the real service to the peace. There are many, many examples can be given before you, provided to you. But I am so sorry, I should not consume others' time because I have already been given instruction. There are many things. Please, by this one example of this foundation, every one of us who are present in this hall, August hall. Now I don't say this is a hall, you can say it's a temple of harmony. The temple of harmony, temple of peace. We are being gathered here. We are here just to learn how the peace could be prevailed in this society. Ladies and gentlemen, maybe if I get any opportunity, I may say many more things, but time is very constrained. I'm so sorry. I couldn't put before you what all I wanted to do. But I think what I have expressed, it may give you a small token of information and my gratitude to the foundation. As I understood about the peace in practical manner, I think Swamiji Almighty may give him a long life with full health, with activeness for many, not years, but decades and decades. As you know, Sayyidina Nuh alayhi salam had been given 950 years to serve this society. We need not to explain to you But whatever Swamiji has been doing, I hope this message will continue and this journey will last for, I should say, for lasting for last. There is no time limits. And many torches, many candles will be enlightened by this foundation everywhere, as I have mentioned to Swamiji yesterday. Just pray for me, Swamiji. If I have got the means and things, we should play the same replica in Hyderabad under your patronage. Because Swamiji deserves and all this kind of honor and respect and assistance and boost to prevail the peace, tranquility, justice in the society. Because Swamiji has shown us a path in practice, in practical manner, as the apostles and prophets have lived their lives for the society restlessly and without expecting anything from the society. Swamiji has been passing through different kinds of times and experiencing different kind of actions and themes, but even though Swamiji is continuing on his very sacred path, as his mother and brother put before him. Thank you very much, Swamiji. God may bless you and live you long, make you live long for the society, for every one of us. Thank you very much to you for showing us a very right path, and thank you very much for your patronage and your presence in this august temple of peace and harmony. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.